Hey everybody, on this episode of Mr. Fix, I'm going to show you how to take an old brush that's pretty hard. Tony, was that hard?
Wow, that is hard.
Now, that one's hard. This one's even worse. Feel this one. This one. See that?
That's solid.
So if you see it, it's kind of like a little bit flexible at the end, but probably 1.5 inches is just solid. Now, this one here, this is my nice Purdy brush. It's a little bit better, but it's starting to kind of show its age. We're gonna try to clean this up. A lot of people on the internet, they're saying, you know what? You boil vinegar, you put it on, that's what we're gonna do. So first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna put this on the stove, we're gonna let it up to get to a boil. So what you need for this thing is vinegar. You're gonna need probably a scraping brush, wire brush. One of these little containers, I just kind of made it a little smaller, but if you get the right size, good, so you kind of like plan having them in there. And we're gonna try to clean these up as best that we can. So first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna put this vinegar on the stove, in whatever pot that you got. I'm gonna pour it in here. You know what? Might as well be the whole thing anyways, whatever. We're gonna fire it up. We're gonna let it come to almost the boil, they say. So I'll probably stop it once it reaches a boil pretty close to it. And then we're gonna put it on the brushes. Guys, so we're gonna put, alright guys, we're gonna put this in just a container so we're able to do it. And boy, let me tell you, the smell is devastating. Oh, it'll clean your sinuses. Alright, should be good. Got my nephew here, Antonio, helping out. Woo! Get a whiff of that.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Sleeping well tonight.
Okay. Hold it on an angle for me. Tip it like this because it's such a good container. Like this. Okay? Now remember, this isn't the worst brush, but it's my best brush. So that is some powerful stuff. Okay, hold it like that. This one's even worse. This is the really worst one. Now I was limited as far as the amount of vinegar. If it works, I've got another jug and try it. So I just want to see how this one works. That's all my vinegar. Now, see if I can, watch out. See if I can get these all submerged. Probably. Tilt it up a little bit. This. Wedge it a little bit. If you had a container, a glass container probably would be even better as far as just letting it sit. Alright guys, so I just got one of these little plastic containers and I put it in that just so we kind of like totally submerge it. You know what, we're probably going to give it an hour just to kind of let it sit nice and warm, loosen it up a little bit, and then we'll go with the wire brush after that to clean it up. So I'm just going to let it soak and see what happens. And we're back. So I don't think it's been an hour, probably about 40 minutes or something like that. So if you come up closer, we'll see how it works out. So remember, we're going to get from the worst one, this is the worst. So we'll see how it flexes here in the pan. So not much, better than what it was, but this one may need a little bit more time in there. Now, if we go to this middle, this one, this is the 3-inch was in rough shape. You can already like see it bend that was in there. Not bad, not bad. Hold these, Antonio. So I just want to, like before, I couldn't even do that because it was kind of like harder in there. This one seems pretty good. Now to my latest brush, this is my, probably the best brush that I got anyways, is that Purdy one. And I'll just see how it bends, and you see how it just bends like so nice, right? This one was in good shape. So what I'm probably gonna do is, you know what? We already went to this extreme to do all this. We're just gonna let it soak for a little while longer too. So let it soak like that, and then afterwards we'll clean it up with the steel brush. All right. So this is that good one. Looks pretty good. And I'll probably just take the brush best I can, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And I'd probably do that to all the brushes. And then what I'll probably do, what I'll do after is just give it a nice rinse in the water and everything. So right now, just by the feel of this one, it was already a good brush, but really flexible, looks really nice. So I'm just gonna clean it up with the wire brush some more, and then I'm gonna take it to the sink, wash it up a little bit, and then we'll see how it looks after that. All right, so I cleaned them as best we could. This is the best brush that I have, and you can kind of see it bends really nice. It wasn't a major problem. Cleaned up nice. It's okay. Can't complain. This one here, this is the other one that was, had some issues. It still bends nice. It's still okay. Not a pretty brush like this one. I can't remember the name of it. Some Performance. Anyways, from Home Depot. It worked out pretty good. This one here, this is the troublemaker. This one I cleaned it up well. It does bend okay, but there is just so much paint in behind here that it's really tough. But if I had to do something rough and I didn't really care, it'd probably be all right. So we'll let Antonio judge. Hold on, we'll go, where's the first? This is the other one. What do you think of this one?
That's soft.
It's good?
Just like my pillow.
Nice. This one?
Well, a little better than before.
Yeah.
Definitely still reusable.
And how about this one?
Not bad at the tip, but once it gets up here, it's a little more hard.
It's like harder than a 3-day-old
But if
pizza
you're-
roll, right?
If you were painting the shed or something,
Right.
this would be perfect.
So, at the conclusion, vinegar, it's pretty good. At the end of the day, you do a job, you clean it. And sometimes if it just gets too hard, use it for scrap or something else, or even like cleaning dust off your saw or something like that afterwards. Best of luck to you. I don't know if I'd go to the extreme of doing it again, but it is what it is. Good luck with you guys cleaning your brushes. Thanks for watching.